Hey guys, what is up? So I'm going to be talking about who I think we're going to get for Team of the Year. So Team of the Year is a huge promo. You get the best players from the entire league, some of the best from the entire league, and they put them on one lineup. So I guess we'll start with the offensive line and we'll go from there. So on the offensive line, there's a couple of players that could possibly get a card. So it's not going to be Ronnie Stanley, though. He just got this playoff card. He's not getting it. So it's not going to be any card, say, ooh, Anthony Munoz. He didn't play in the league this year. If you're new to Madden and Team of the Year, you have to be a current player in order to get it. Joe Staley. He could be an option. He just got this playoff card. Dwayne Brown. He was a nice left tackle for the Seahawks this year. Just got a playoff card, though. David Bakhtiari. He hasn't gotten a card since Mud Heroes. I think Laramie Tunsil, though. He got traded from Miami to Houston. I think he'll get a nice card. A 91. Power him up. He's a 92. I mean, most of these cards are going to range, what, in the 90... I mean, they're at least 94. But I think the offensive linemen are like 95s. 96s, so he'll get a card. Left guard. I don't think it's any debate here. Quentin Nelson. He's potentially the best left guard in the game. Center, there's a couple options. Kelsey just got a 0 chill card, so I don't think he'd get one. Travis Frederick. Only has a 92. Alex Mack, he has a 91. He's a really nice center. I'm going to go Travis Frederick, though. Next, right guard. Brandon Brooks just got a 95. Larion's is not in the league right now. Lindstrom. Now, last year, I believe Quentin Nelson got a Team of the Year card, and he had a rookie premiere. So they could easily do that again for Chris Lindstrom. I don't know what kind of season he had, though. Marshall Yanda. Really nice right guard. Now, this 92 here does not go into his power-up. So his power-up right now is his 88 heavyweight, which only goes up to an 89. David DeCastro, he's always one of the best right guards in the game. Who else? Brandon Sheriff. He's a nice right guard. Shaq Mason. Though the Patriots line struggled this year. If I had to pick one, I'd probably go Marshall Yanda. I'm going to put this card here just for the hell of it. I was going to go David DeCastro. I really thought about it, but I'm going to go Yanda. Just because the Ravens line did really well this year. Steelers line struggled a little bit, especially when it came to running the ball. Though I think teams were committing to the run because they didn't fear Mason Rudolph or Duck Hodges throwing the football. As far as the right tackles go, I can see Ryan Ramczyk get one. Bulaga just got an NFL card. Lane Johnson. I'm going to pick him. He's got this 92 Blitz card, and, it's a Series Redux as well, but I'm going to go him. So, notice, 91, 92, 92, 92, 92. You see a theme here. Now, obviously, his card's in 89 powered up. I just put this here for the hell of it. So, there's a common theme in these guys. You're not going to get a 93, 94 overall offensive lineman get a Team of the Year card, I don't think. Tight end. Kelsey just got this playoff card. Mark Andrews just got a limited time. You could probably say O.J. Howard could get one. I've seen people say Darren Waller. Zach Ertz. I think he's a great candidate. If I had to pick one, though, I'm going Kittle. Everyone loves George Kittle, though Zach Ertz, very, very good second option. Wide receiver. I don't think there's any debate in one of them, which is Michael Thomas. He broke the NFL record for receptions in a season. He's got to get it. If he doesn't get it, we riot. Julio just got this 95, goes to Madden, so I don't think he gets it. Brendan Cooks got this master. Devontae Adams got a playoff. So let's see what else. Terry McLaurin. He's got a 94. I don't see it happening. Michael Gallup just got a 94. Devontae Parker. He has a 93. Could we see him get a 95, 96? I think so. That's definitely a possibility. Juju Smith-Schuster. He definitely fell off a bit this year. Between injuries and not having Ben. If I had to pick one, I would probably go... See, Amari Cooper didn't have that great of a year this year. John Brown. I think he's very much a sleeper. Now they do, I believe, 3 wide receivers. So if I had to... I think John Brown for a while was like leading the AFC in receiving yards. So he was a very... If he not, he led, for the whole year. He was a very good receiver for the Bills this year. So if you want, you can pick him. And the third being... Where is... Right here. DeAndre Hopkins. I think those, if, they do 3 receivers, those are going to be your 3. Quarterback. I know what instantly everyone wants to think. Lamar Jackson. He had an amazing season. Yes, he did. But he's not getting one. Why? Because he's the league MVP. He's going to be the league MVP. I would be shocked if he wasn't. So, with that said, why give him a Team of the Year card when he's going to be MVP? It doesn't make sense to do that. So, I'm going to have... He's right over here in the 91s. I got to find him. Here you go. Russell Wilson, 91 overall. For a while, people were debating, who's the MVP? Is it Russell Wilson or is it Lamar Jackson? Lamar ran away with it. So, with that said, he should get the quarterback card for Team of the Year. He's only got a 91. I mean, you're seeing a theme here. These guys are all have their best cards in the low 90s. You're seeing a theme. Fullback. Man, if they make him a 95, 96, it would probably be Kyle Juszczyk. I gotta say. I'm just gonna go Juszczyk. I've seen people say that they would pick Ricard from the Ravens. I just don't know that much about him to say he would get a Team of the Year, so I'm gonna go Juszczyk. Juszczyk always has a good year. Now, who should get the running back? So, Christian McCaffrey? He just got 0 chill. So, do they really want to give him a card? Todd Gurley didn't do that great this year. Saquon just got this 93. So, could you argue Saquon? Maybe. Let's see who else. Melvin Gordon had an okay year. Though he missed a lot with not being, like holding out. Dalvin Cook, nice running back. He has a 92. You could see him. Kamara is always a nice card. Plus, he only has a Mutt Hero. Zeke, I think, was like top 4 in rushing this year. But if I had to pick one, it's the guy who led the league in rushing, Derrick Henry. He has to get this card. He has to get it. Unless if for some reason the Titans make the Super Bowl, and ta-da! But I gotta say, I would say the one scenario where Kittle won't get a Team of the Year is if the 49ers make the Super Bowl and he gets a Super Bowl card. Otherwise, you put Ertz in there. Free safety. Now, you may call me being biased here. Minkah Fitzpatrick. In my mind, there's no doubt that Minkah Fitzpatrick will get the card. In the short time he was in Pittsburgh, he was instantly making plays. Instantly made plays. The last 8 games of the season, people felt like he kind of fell off. Disappeared. What happened? Did he get hurt? No, he didn't get hurt. He was on the field all the time. So what happened? in the last 8 games, he was targeted 2 times. People stopped throwing in his direction. It was, Minka's over here? Cool. We're going all the way over there. That's what we're doing. Minka Fitzpatrick wasn't targeted at all, basically. 2 times in the last 8 games. People just stopped throwing to him because they knew he would make plays. As far as strong safety, Harrison Smith just got to go some Madden, so would he really get one? Derwin James, he missed most of the year. If not the entire... No, I don't think he missed the entire year. But he missed most of the year with his injury. Poyer, he's a nice safety for the Bills. Almost for the Packers. He didn't get a playoff card. You know, so he could possibly be it. But I'm going to go Jamal Adams. These 2 guys right here, they are the best 2 young safeties in the game. In the NFL. These are the best 2 young safeties. Guaranteed. So, let's go with linebackers. Middle linebacker, Devin Bush, he won't get Defensive Player of the Year. Or he won't get a Team of the Year, I don't think. Because he's in contention for Defensive Rookie of the Year. So, I mean, you could, I guess, in theory, give him one. But if he's, gets Defensive Rookie of the Year, then you're in a little bit of a jam. He had 109 tackles, which is unreal. So, if I had to pick one guy, Deion Jones did just get this card. Avery Williamson, he had an okay year. But if I had to pick one guy, where are you? Right here, Bobby Wagner. He is consistently one of the best, if not the best middle linebacker in the league. You could also argue Luke Kuechly as well. Those 2 guys, they always battle it out for who's the best middle linebacker in the league. If they give it to Luke, okay, great. But if you actually look, he has a 90. He has a 90 Mutt Superstar. He has a 91 Mutt Hero. So they're right at each other as well overall-wise. But I'm going to give it to Bobby Wagner. Now, someone I have seen heavily... So Fred Warner, I guess he could get it as well. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to give it to Jadeveon Clowney. I'm not giving it to Telvin Smith. I'm giving it to Chandler Jones. He's consistently one of the best middle linebacker, or one of the best linebackers that no one ever notices. He had 19 sacks this year. And no one knew. 19 sacks. And not many people knew about it. He's very, very, very good. Now, is that because he plays for Arizona? Maybe. But I think he gets it. Now, Mac just got a 95. He's not getting it. I'm going to say that right now. Brian Burns, another rookie. Could he get it? I don't think he's in contention for Defensive Rookie of the Year. I think it's really between Nick Bosa and Devin Bush. But I don't think Brian Burns would get it. Though if he got it, at 93, he's 88 speed. He would have 90 speed easy if he got it. Judon, he's always a good card. I don't think he gets it, though. Darius Leonard, 92 overall. He got it last year, and he could very well get it this year. And there's another card. Von Miller, he could get it. He hasn't gotten one since his master, so I could easily see him getting one. Jamie Collins, he had a nice year. Barr, he hasn't gotten one since his most feared, it looks like. Right? Yeah, see? TJ Watt's also an option, but I think he's Defensive Player of the Year. I know people keep saying Gilmore. I think he's Defensive Player of the Year. So, with that said, I'm going to go Shaquille Barrett. Why did you scroll up like that? Anyway, Shaquille Barrett. He led the league with 19.5 sacks. He had 1/2 a sack more than Chandler Jones. So, I'm going to have to go with him. Corner. This person led the league in targets without allowing a touchdown. He did not allow a touchdown the entire year. Tre'Davious White for the Bills. Not one touchdown allowed the entire season. That's impressive. That is very, very impressive. So I got to give it to him. Now, then it's, Gilmore just got a 95. He's not getting it. So who else could get it? Alexander? I don't think so. Shaquille Griffin? I don't think so. I don't think Fabian Moreau would get it. William Jackson, good corner. I don't think he's going to get it. DeAndre Baker, the rookie. He's not getting it. I haven't seen anything about him all year. He just got this one Ghost of Madden future because he has the rookie premier. Now, granted, he plays very well for me. I have the rookie premier. He plays very well. But he's not getting it. Marcus Peters just got a 93. Could he get it? Maybe. If I had to pick someone, though, I think Joe Hayden. He had 5 picks this year. He is another person that I could very well see getting it. Now, they usually do 3 corner. They do sometimes have like a slot corner. And while this person did not play slot at all this year, I mean, if you really wanted to go for a slot corner, you could go for Mike Hilton from the Steelers. Steven Nelson. This is a very, very under dog pick. Again, Steeler, I know. But let me explain this to you. Tre'Davious White, this guy, right here. He had the most targets in the NFL without allowing a touchdown. Do you know who was number 2? Steven Nelson. He did not allow a touchdown all year long, just like Trey White. And he was second in targets without allowing a touchdown. So before you go and call me crazy and call me biased, which that is a little bit of a biased pick. Excuse me while I move my mic. So before you call me biased and crazy and whatnot, just think about that. He did not allow a single touchdown all year and was second in targets without doing so. These 2 guys right here. Number 1 without allowing a touchdown and number 2 without allowing a touchdown. Number 1 and 2 in targets without allowing touchdowns. So just chill out. I think he could possibly get it. He's a very much underdog, under the radar kind of thing. Where not many people would, if anyone says he would get one. Alright. With that said, right end, it's one of the best, if not the best, defensive linemen in the league. Aaron Donald. Plain and simple. Now, if Cameron Hayward got one, I wouldn't be mad. Because this was the number 1 rated defensive lineman in the league. Cameron Hayward, number 2. The Steelers' defense was insane this year. So, yeah, so I would put him at left end, but he's not a left end. He's a right end. Cam Hayward. So, who should get the number 2 spot? D Ford just got a card. Watt was hurt all year. Hunter just got a new card. Cam Jordan has this card. You could argue Joey Bosa. I mean Josh Allen from the Jags, but I don't think he would get it. If I had to say, this one's tough. But I think you know what? Let's go Bosa. You know what? I changed my mind. Keem Hicks from the Bears. We're going Hicks. I know he's gotten some in the past. I'm going with him again. D-tackle. DeForest Buckner. Great D-tackle. Part of the 49ers' success this year. Linval Joseph. Nice D-tackle. Eric Armstead, again, another good D-tackle. Kenny Clark. I like this guy. I like him. Vita Vea. He could possibly get it. I don't think he would. If I have to pick one, it's between Fletcher Cox and Chris Jones. If they do two, one of these guys is going to get it. But I'm going to go Cox. I'm going to go with Fletcher because Chris Jones plays for the Chiefs, and the Chiefs are still in the playoffs right now. So if I had to pick anyone, it's going to be him. Now, I said do, but they do, like sub-package linebackers, and they do a lot of different other stuff like that. I'm not going to do that. So, as far as punter goes, I talked about it in my review of the wild card round. Brett Kern. I think he's the best punter in the league. He had that insane punt against the Patriots, which put them down at the 1-yard line. So, I think he's going to get it. There's some debate for kicker, because you could argue, the obvious, Justin Tucker. He's always one of the best, if not the best kicker in the league. I think he is the best. Will Lutz, really nice kicker for the Saints. Who else? Joey Sly. He had a nice year for the Panthers, coming in for Graham Gano when he got injured. Now, if I had to pick, I'd probably pick Tucker. But there's one guy who never got a single upgrade all year long, and that is Chris Boswell. Chris Boswell. Now, mind you, a kicker is going to get maybe what do they get, like 94 or something like that? I don't know what they get. But Chris Boswell, right? He didn't miss a single extra point all year. Okay. But what makes him special? He only missed 2 kicks all year. He didn't get a single upgrade. He missed 2 kicks the entire year. One was from 54 yards out, long field goal. The other, the holder fumbled the snap. The long snapper snapped it. He got the ball, fumbled it. By the time he got it down, it affected Chris Boswell's kick. So I'm not even going to put that on Boz. I'm not. Now, they do like a kick returner or whatever. You could probably put Seth Roberts or whatever his name is from Buffalo. Who else was like a really good returner this year? I'm trying to think now. Deontay Johnson. He had a 85-yard punt return against the Cardinals. Again, another Steeler I know. Kareth White. The Steelers got him from I wouldn't give it to him, though. But the Steelers got him from the Bears practice squad. Small guy, fast, kick returner. So you could give it to him. I wouldn't, though. There's a lot of possibilities for like a kick returner, punt returner. Though I would possibly consider Deontay Johnson. You could always give it to Tyreek Hill. I don't know what his best card is this year. What's Tyreek Hill's best card? A 91. Yeah, you could give that to Tyreek. You give Tyreek Hill a 94 overall wide receiver card as like a kicker or kick returner or punt returner. You could do that. So, anyway, with all that said, Chris Boswell, he's another one of those under-the-radar guys. He hasn't gotten an upgrade all year. So, would they give him the card, or would they just go give it to Justin Tucker? Because if they give it to Justin Tucker, look at all these guys. Now, again, you could pick like a Jalen Ramsey kind of card. You could pick another one of those 90, 91, 92 overalls. But look at all the cards I picked. These are all good players that don't necessarily have the highest overall cards. Why? Because then they're going to get upgraded. EA does, someone has like a 95 overall. They were the best at this position in the entire year. Yeah, but they have a 95. So why would they, you power them up, they're a 96. Why would they give them a card? That doesn't make sense. So I think Derrick Henry could get a 98. I know they do like two 98s, one on offense, one on defense. It could be Derrick Henry, it could be Michael Thomas, it could be Russell Wilson. Defense, I doubt they give the 98 to Minka. They could give it to Bobby again. They did that last year when Bobby and Todd Gurley were the 98s. Aaron Donald could get it. He'd be an insane card to get that 98. I don't think they would give it to Fletcher Cox. But there's a lot of nice cards. I don't think they'd give it to Kittle, the 98. If they give him a card, it's going to be like a 96 or something like that. Like I said as well, Zach Ertz, because if the 49ers make the Super Bowl, why not give him a Super Bowl card? Then they would be Zach Ertz. So I saw some people do this, and I thought, why not? So that is what I have to say as far as Team of the Year. Those are my predictions. Go look at other people, see how they compare. I saw someone give the free safety to Justin Simmons, right? Now, I am willing, if TJ Watt, though, isn't the Defensive Player of the Year, you got to give that the left outside linebacker Team of the Year to him. If he's not DPOY, you got to give him the Team of the Year card at left outside. I'm sorry, Shaquille, I know you led the league in sacks, but TJ Watt was insane this year. He made first team and second team All-Pro. So, yeah. A couple of questionable picks, I guess, on my part with Steven Nelson, Chris Boswell, maybe iffy on John Brown. But I think for the most part, I think I did pretty well overall. So if you guys enjoyed this, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button and leave your Team of the Year predictions down below. If you say, why do you think this player deserves it? Or, hey, I would put this player over this guy. Put those in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, I already said that. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.
Once I was 7 years old, Mama told me, go make yourself some friends or you'll be lonely. Once I was 7 years old.